So the Gruhakaaryam, please memorize the Prarthana Shloka, Subhashitani along with the Anvaya, Padapadartha, Bhavartha, etc. Shabda Rupani and Dhatu Rupani. Please do memorize and practice it on a daily basis. Now we shall go to the Q&A. So I shall we shall probably spend a few minutes on Q&A today. If you have any question, I'm just lowering everyone's hands. So please raise your hands if you have any questions. Pranay Mishra Mahodaya.
Namaste Mahodaya.
Namaste.
In this, the fourth, where Vidita Akhilam Sastra Sudha Chalade, right. At the end it comes Me Sharanam. You saw Me is the sixth vibhakti.
Correct.
But Mam is the sixth vibhakti, right?
Mama, Me, both forms are there, right? The Asmat Shabda, we have two forms for the three vibhaktis, Dvitiya, Chaturthi and Shashti. So Mama, Avam Nau, Asman Naha. So the second form is what is being used. Mama Me, Avayoho Nau, Asmakam Naha. So Mama Me.
Okay, I was forgetting that. Thank you so much. Dhanyavada.
Sure. Dhanyavada. So that is the beauty of some of these shabdas, if you see. So Mama, instead of Mama, you are just simplifying with Me. So if you see in Chamaka Prashna, for example, so Ashma Chame, Mrittika Chame, etc. So there, I mean, Me is so easily used instead of whether it has to be in Chaturthi Vibhakti, Mahyam. It should have been used in the other way, which would have been very difficult. So that is the precise way in conveying the thing. And based on the context, we can understand it whether it should be Chaturthi or Shashti and so on. So yeah. Next, Rajaraman Mahodaya, you can ask your question.
Namaste, Ram Ram Ram.
Ram Ram Ram.
And the Shankara Deshika, what is the meaning of Deshika?
Deshika is one of the, it's a title that is given to a sannyasi in general. So Shankara Deshika is one who is a sannyasi who is Shankara. That is the meaning of that word. So basically, why or how the word has come, maybe with what I can understand is they will always be in Paryatanam, or basically they will be always moving. So one who covers the entire Desh or something like that, that could be one of the reasons why they are called Deshika. But if there is any other significant word, I mean, like meaning for that, I shall try to check and let you know.
Dhanyavada.
Dhanyavada. Praveen Kulkarni Mahodaya, you can ask a question.
Actually, I have got a question on the 15th chapter. Can I ask you?
15th chapter, is it? Okay, yeah, you can ask.
That is Navaratra Mahotsava.
Yeah.
Actually, in this last time also I wanted to ask, but because it was a very extended session, I could not ask the question. So actually, this question is this Acharya Manaha, then Prachalyamana. So these words, actually, I would like to know how these words have been coming. It is I know it's a Shatranta Pratyay,
Shanach. Yeah, I remember talking about it in the class. So Acharya Manaha and Prachalya Manaha. Okay. So basically, it's based on a dhatu only. It's a kridanta basically here. Acharya Manaha. Chara dhatu is the base for that. Upasarga Sahita Acharya is that's how it has come, and then mana is basically because of the Shanach Pratyaya. Acharya.
But is it a Karmani Roop? Acharya is a Karmani Roop?
So Acharya, yeah, correct. You can consider that because ya is coming, so yet is coming, so it is basically a passive voice form.
And then how to use this? Miss, suppose if I want to use it in our miscommunication or while writing, where do we use this Acharya Manaha? Is it a passive voice?
Yeah, correct. One which is being celebrated. Acharya Manaha, one which is being celebrated. So it is.
So normally we are not aware how to use this.
So based on that's why some of these grammar points were introduced. So with the translation, when we do that translation, you'll be kind of, I explained during the class, I remember. But yeah, the actual meaning is, yeah, one which is being celebrated. Prachalyamanaha, one which is being proceeded. So that is the meaning of this.
Okay. Dhanyawad.
Sure. Dhanyawadaha. Okay. Next, Nataraj Mahoday, you can ask a question.
Ram Ram.
Ram.
This ayata you are explaining us this thing wide open.
Right.
In Mantra Pushpam, ayatanavan bhavati. What does it exactly stand for?
So that's a different context, and trying to tell a meaning for a Veda mantra is beyond the scope of this session. But here, ya is, there is a dhatu also. Ya is a dhatu. Okay. So yati, that is one of the rupa. Okay, that means say he reaches or something like that. Ayatanavan, in that context, Ayatanavan is basically similar to, I would say, one who can obtain or something. That is the meaning in that context. Okay, so one who can get a lot of can be like kind of lot of wealth and other things, like one who can get all these things. So he will become prosperous. That is.
So there's no distinction between wide open and.
So the Mula Dhatu is the same. Mula Dhatu is the same, but with different. There is also, whenever we use a Upasarga and other things, the meanings also kind of changes. And in what artha, whether any other pratyas also get added. Like there it is Kridanta, that is there. So the meaning definitely changes with respect to these, but something to reach, to obtain, these are the meanings. Okay. So here Ayata means to reach out. That is when it means say it is wide. So that is the equivalent meaning. So that's how it has come.
Dhanyawad.
Dhanyawadaha. Okay, next, Shrikant Mahodaya, you can ask a question. We'll see one more question and probably wind up today's class.
Namaste Mahodaya.
Namaste.
मम एक प्रश्नः अस्ति. अयं कन्नड भाषया परीक्षां स्वीकरोमि. अत्र ये वयम् अनुवादं कुर्मः तत्र बहूनि पदानि कन्नडमेव संस्कृतमेव समानं भवति. तदा किं कर्तव्यं? प्रथम प्रश्न. द्वितीय इच्छा अस्ति, शारदाम्बोजा अपि विदिता किल, द्वौ श्लोकस्य एकवार कन्नड भाषाया अपि विवृणोतु महोदय. तत्र किञ्चित् क्लेशः अस्ति. अन्यानि अहं ज्ञातवती.
अस्तु एवं करिष्यामि. First I will try to answer your first question.
Yes,
any regional language if you consider, most of the Sanskrit words can be directly used in the regional language as well. Maybe Kannada or maybe in also Telugu mostly, and also in Tamil a few of the words, and also in Hindi if you want to translate, etc. The words will be kind of common. So that is fine. We can directly use those words with the corresponding vibhakti rupa in the regional language and proceed. There's no problem with that. We don't have to find another equivalent meaning word in the regional language to give its translation. That is fine. It is acceptable. Now coming to the second one, to understand the meaning of any of the shlokas in a regional language or in English or in any other language, etc., you can search with the shloka in Google itself directly. If you give the shloka and say meaning in Kannada or something like that, or meaning in whichever regional language, there are various blog sites. There are various web pages which explain the meaning in various languages. So that is something which we can do as part of our self-study or swadhyaya. Even in case you are unable to find the meaning and you're still finding it trouble, just write an email to me. I will try to explain it over the email, and that will help you out.
Dhanyawada Mahodaya.
Dhanyawadaha. Okay, the last question, Jayalakshmi Bhagini.
I heard from a guru, Deshika means the one who points out or one who shows us the right path.
Yes,
one who indicates.
That's what. That's right. So in general, Deshika means actually a guru, a teacher, a spiritual master. Any of these words are there. But exactly, see, most of the words can have multiple ways of understanding it. So
Okay.
yeah, so in that way you can say one who shows the direction, that is still one who points to the right direction. Disha, dish is the word. So one who directs us in the right direction will be a Deshika. So that's also probably a very good explanation to the word Deshika. So that's what, as I mentioned, there are various ways in which we can actually understand the meaning of certain words in Sanskrit. Because the same word has multiple meanings in Sanskrit, gives us that liberty and creativity to think in different ways.
That is a
Dhanyawadaha.
beautiful Sanskritam.
Yes, that's right.
That
Dhanyawadaha.
is a beautiful Sanskritam.
Correct.
Dhanyawadaha, Ram Ram.
Dhanyawadaha. Ram Ram Ram. Okay. So mostly we have almost completed the syllabus that is there in Dvitiya, except for maybe a few more exercises, etc., that we will do. Moving forward, there will be a lot of important things that we'll be learning. We'll be kind of revising and focusing more on the grammar aspects, etc. So please do complete all the notes, all the exercises of all the lessons. Keep practicing them. So we shall meet further. And for your reference, ashtadhyayi.com has a lot of dhatus, the kridanta rupas, etc. Please do refer to them. Please practice it. And Shabda Rupa and Dhatu Rupa forms, there are various courses that are available. Please refer to them as well. And these are the dictionaries for your reference. And with that, we shall conclude today's class. Sarvebhyaha Ram Ram Ram. Dhanyawadaha. Agami saptahe punaha milamaha. Please practice all the shlokas that we have learned. Please do write the Padapadartha and then the Bhavartha for these shlokas.